You need to know about this. There's a scam going around that is so convincing, it's honestly pretty scary. It shows up right in your mailbox, it looks totally official, and it demands you pay thousands of dollars. So in this explainer, we are going to break down exactly how to spot this Social Security clawback scam so you can keep yourself and your loved ones safe. Just imagine for a second, you're going through your mail and you see a letter with that official Social Security seal. You open it up, and it says, "You've been overpaid by thousands of dollars. And if you don't pay it back right now, your benefits are getting cut off." I mean, your heart would drop, right? What do you even do? Well, that is the exact trap scammers are setting, and it's built to make you panic. But don't you worry, because we are going to take this scam apart piece by piece. First, we'll talk about why that letter looks so darn real. Then we'll dissect the fraud itself. We'll get into the ultimate red flags, review the rights you actually have, and then we'll wrap it up with a super simple 4-step plan to keep you safe. So you might be wondering, what's the secret sauce here? What makes this scam so believable? Well, like all the best lies, it's built on a tiny little grain of truth. And that's what the scammers are banking on. And this is the critical part you have to understand. It is absolutely true that the Social Security Administration, or the SSA, can overpay people. And when they do, they are required by law to try and recover that money. They'll even send you a real official letter about it. The scammers know this, so they take this real process and they twist it. They turn it into a weapon using fake threats, impossible deadlines, and totally bogus ways to pay. Okay, so now let's put on our detective hats. We're going to deconstruct one of these fake letters so you can see every single part of the trap they're laying for you. First off, just the look of it. These fakes are good, I'm not gonna lie. They've often got a really clean copy of the official SSA seal, maybe a barcode to make it look all official and computer-generated, and it's full of intimidating formal legal language. It's all designed to fool you from the second you lay eyes on it. So then you have the claim itself. The letter will hit you with a very specific number. Something like $4,200. And they'll give you a reason that sounds super plausible, like a COLA adjustment error. Using that kind of official-sounding jargon makes the whole thing seem real and makes you less likely to question it. And this is where they really turn up the heat. It's all about creating this intense, fake urgency. You'll see these crazy deadlines, like you must respond within 24 hours. And then come the threats. They'll suspend your benefits, they'll freeze your bank account. This isn't about collecting a debt. It's about making you so scared that you can't think straight. And just when you're terrified, they offer you what looks like a way out. This is the final hook. They'll say something like, "Look, you owe $4,200, but if you pay $1,500 today, we'll call it even." It feels like a relief, right? But it's just the last piece of the trap, designed to get you to send them money before you have a chance to think. Okay, so we've seen how they build the trap. Now for the really important part, the mistakes they make. These are the ultimate red flags, the dead giveaways that prove, without a doubt, that you are dealing with a complete and total fraud. And here it is. Seriously, if you remember only one thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. The number one, absolute 100% guaranteed way to know it's a scam is how they tell you to pay. This is where their whole plan falls apart. Just look at the difference here. A scammer will demand payment in ways that are fast and, crucially, impossible to trace or get back. We're talking gift cards, cryptocurrency, a wire transfer, or even something like Cash App. The real Social Security Administration will never, ever ask you to pay that way. They take checks, or they let you pay through the official securepay.gov website. That is it. End of story. And let's make another rule crystal clear. If anyone in a letter, on the phone, anywhere, threatens you with arrest or says there's a warrant out for you, it is a scam. Every single time. The SSA is a benefits agency, not the FBI. They do not threaten to put people in jail. Period. And think about this for a second. The scam letter gives you a phone number to call. If you call it and some aggressive guy answers right away, you're talking to a criminal in a call center. But if you call the real SSA number, that's 1-800-772-1213, well, as anyone who's ever called knows, you're probably going to be on hold for a while. That wait time, it's actually a sign you've called the right place. So now you know how to spot the fake. Let's flip the script and arm you with the truth. We're going to talk about your real rights when it comes to a legitimate overpayment. The stuff the scammers are desperately hoping you never, ever find out about. This is such a big deal. When you're dealing with the actual SSA,
You are not powerless. You have guaranteed rights, and there's a formal process. Scammers just blow right past all of this, because the real process gives you time and options, and that's the last thing they want you to have.
You have 3 key rights here. First, you have the right to appeal if you think they've made a mistake. Second, you have the right to ask for a waiver, which is where you ask them to just forgive the debt, maybe if it wasn't your fault and paying it back would be a huge hardship. And third, you have the right to a reasonable payment plan, often just a little bit taken out of your monthly check. See how different that is from the scammer screaming, "Give us all the money right now"? Okay, let's put it all together. That frightening letter lands in your mailbox. You've spotted the red flags. What do you do next? Here is your simple 4-step action plan to take control and shut those scammers down. All right, here's your game plan. Step 1, just breathe, do not panic, and whatever you do, do not pay or call any number you see on that letter. Step 2, go directly to the official website yourself. That's SSA.gov. Log into your My Social Security account. If there's a real issue, you'll almost always see a message about it in your secure inbox. Step 3, still not sure? Call the one and only official phone number, 1-800-772-1213. And finally, step 4, once you know for sure it's a fake, do us all a favor and report it at oig.ssa.gov. Let's just leave this up for a second, because this is it. This is the only contact information you should ever trust. The phone number is 1-800-772-1213. The website is ssa.gov. Any other number, any other website, is a trap. So really, it all comes down to this. Knowledge is your shield. This entire scam falls apart once you know what to look for. It relies on scaring you and hoping you don't know the real rules. So now that you can spot the fraud, I've got a question for you. Who is the first person in your life you're going to share this plan with?